What is up, you freak bitches? I know it's been a minute since I've been on here, but July was a crazy ass month. We had extreme heat. I lost fucking power to my house for like a whole weekend, 4th of July weekend. That was fucking great. Lost everything in my fridge. Yeah, it was a whole ordeal. But now we're moving on. Hopefully stronger than ever. I want to be able to sit down and hopefully do one like once a week, maybe twice a week. We'll see. Might have a guest come in here or there. But for now, it's just going to be me. And I figured today we would talk about the Dirty 216. I came out here, I believe, 2021. And my first week out here, I was almost man-napped. Yeah, kidnapped by a grown-ass man. I think he might have been a crackhead. I don't know, he had some kind of yellow crusty shit on his, cheek. I don't know what the fuck it was. I stopped at a gas station, went in, hit the ATM. I took note this guy was watching me, right? And whenever I went to leave, he tried to chat me up like he knew. He that's what they do. People talk to you like they know you. Oh, hey man, how you been? What's going on? But you don't even know who the fuck these people are. But that's a strategy they use out here, in the city. And that led to a situation. I had it on me. But I knew in the back of my head, if I do this, I'm probably going to have to do it. So I was trying to avoid it the best I could. And luckily, I didn't have to, use it, pull it, whatever. But if you're not careful out here, and especially depending on where you are, you could find yourself in a pretty bad situation. Just a week ago, once again, I stopped at a little corner store, grabbed something to drink, something to snack on. I'll walk out to my ride. Some woman walks up talking. Ignore that shit. Get in your car, leave. So I got in my car. I was getting ready to leave. And this bitch had the nerve to walk up to my window saying, "Oh, I'm from Eastlake, blah, blah, blah. My car starter, it went out. I'm not even from around here. I just need $7 so I can get a new starter. Oh, my friend, he knows how to, put that in. He's going to fix it for me." And I almost just pulled away. And then I thought in my head, you know what? Why not? So I rolled down my window. I said, "What's that? You need $7? I said, "Can you suck it?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "Oh, I'm sorry. I don't carry money on me." And she's like, "You motherfucker." Now, let's be real. That bitch didn't need no $7 for a goddamn starter, okay? That's a fucking crackhead. Think about it. I had a friend of mine recently say to me, "Hey man, don't you feel bad for these people that are homeless on the streets begging for money?" I said, "Fuck no." You know why? I'll tell you why. It's all by choice. They choose to fucking get addicted to something, chase that dragon, then they're stealing from their family. Family can't handle them no more. They throw them out on the street, and they could get sober. They could, be rehabilitated. But they choose that lifestyle every fucking day. They're just chasing the next rock. And that sounds cold and heartless, but as a person who has personally struggled many, many, many addictions in my life, I can tell you right now, it's a fucking choice. Now, some of you probably saying, oh, well, you can't choose addiction. The fuck you can't, okay? I live like a goddamn rock star for probably the last fucking 10 years. That's my choice. Now, I'm getting my shit together. I'm doing good. But that was my fucking choice. I wanted to go chase my dreams and do this and do that and fucking cash big checks and shit. Most of my friends were settling down, having kids, starting families. I didn't do none of that shit. I just kept on, man. What's that? Oh, you won. Let's fucking double it up. Then you fucking crash out, lose everything, start from nothing, several times. Then you get older and wonder, what the fuck did I do with my life? Everyone has fucking family and kids, a house and shit. But, we must remember, it's never too late. Never too late. You can do anything you want. It just depends on how you want to live your life. I don't have to fucking pay rent this month. Tomorrow, because it's just Thursday, yeah. I don't have to pay rent tomorrow. I could live in my car. But I choose to pay rent. You know why? I don't feel like fucking moving. I choose to pay my electric bill. Why? Because I like to fucking wash my balls with hot water. You know what I mean? Shit like that. So do I feel bad for these homeless people? Fuck no. Is it illness? Is it a mental illness? Fuck yeah. But I can't save the world. Hell, California can't even figure their own shit out. They spent billions and billions and billions, and they're still fucking homeless everywhere. So fucking figure that one out. You know what I mean? I'm still figuring my own shit out. But I can tell you this, I'm doing a lot better. So that's how I feel about the homeless. Fuck it. I have my own family members. I got relatives that are crack whores and don't have their kids, and oh yeah, but I feel like, that's every family. It is what it is until it ain't what it ain't. But as far as the Dirty 216 goes, you gotta be careful. There's places I won't go. Why? Because I'm white. You know what I mean? I don't belong there. I have no business there. If you don't have no business being in a place, do not fucking go there. Because it will not work out for you. I promise you that. Hell, even where I'm staying right now, I have black friends that say, hey man, no offense, but I ain't ever gonna come over and visit you. Why? Because you live in the hood. Alright, that's cool, man. Maybe one day, Till then, it don't really bother me. I've lived in, apartment buildings, but I was the only cracker in the box. That shit don't bother me. But I think it gives some perception. Like, hey man, like, it's not just blacks over here. I'm over here with you. You know what I mean? We in this shit together. We gotta figure it out. Somewhere we fucked up. Let's sit down and figure it out. I have a friend over here I was talking to just the other day, and we have a mutual friend. I said, how's old boy doing? He good? What's up? And he said, shit, man. They cut off his water. Now, I didn't know at the time. When a motherfucker says he got his water cut off, that means he was let go from his job. That wasn't a term that I was familiar with, but I became familiar with it. So what I do, first thing I did, I called him up, check on him. How you doing? What's going on? What's your situation? See, that's what people don't realize as a society. Hell, even back in the day, in the 70s, there was, communities. We don't have no sense of community anymore. The last time it was strong, probably at its strongest, was right after 9/11. It was probably when most Americans became patriotic. But since then, dude, it's been a fucking steep decline. So, if you got friends, you better check on them just to make sure how it is. Because, I mean, I know I'm still in my 30s, but it seems like you get a phone call all the time saying, oh, hey, old boy shot himself, this happened, that happened. We're living in strange times these days, and I don't see the light. I don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. Right now, it's dark. Like, us as a country, we need to come together again. And I hate to say it, but I don't see it happening unless something happens. I hope nothing happens. I just want to say that first. But, I mean, check on your people, man. We need to be, a community again. Take care of one another. Rather than, trying to get ahead of, I gotta get ahead of Bob, he made this much last week. Fuck that shit. Take care of your friends. And don't worry, motherfuckers, I'm gonna be on here at least once a week talking about some dumb shit, trying to, make some people laugh, and we'll see how it goes.